Darth looks stupid, tururu. Darth looks stupid, tururu. Now it's your turn to talk.
So that was Betex, delightful as always. And I'm your new GG heavyweight champion of everything because I beat...
Sheamus.
Yeah, I beat Sheamus as well, but I mostly beat you for it!
Because
Yes!
you cheated twice, but okay.
How did I cheat twice? I mean,
You
I'm
cheated
willing...
on the Taker versus...
I'm willing to accept that as cheating of sorts, but what else?
And then you lied about Harper.
I didn't know he
Not
wasn't
like
there.
he won or I would know. Yeah,
I didn't know
asked-
he wasn't there. I'm sorry, what the fuck are you talking about?
You guaranteed that he was active. But he was...
No, I thought he
into-
wasn't hurt and I...
It's a lie.
Sorry, I thought... No, I'm willing to accept...
A lie is a lie.
No, I'm willing to accept the Undertaker, but
Well,
no.
you guaranteed about it.
I do
it's
not
the
remember
difference.
guaranteeing it, but...
You said he's okay, he appeared...
yeah, because I thought he was okay. Alright, go fuck yourself.
I mean, a lie is a lie even though you think it's true.
A lie, if I think it's true, it's misinformation, it's not a lie.
It counts
It's
as...
not a lie on my part. Anyway, so...
That's not how laws work.
We watched WrestleMania.
Also, he cheated because I totally beat his ass on an Iron Man match which he lost.
I did not lose it, it got corrupted, and I'm sorry for it.
Yeah, it got...
Which is why I'm giving you a rematch on Payback or something. Yeah.
Let's
And
play it like...
Truth be told, he did win by technicality, but he did win. So it's like, you know, you're the number one contender now or something.
Yeah, from now on, let's just leave predictions aside and get the titles by, you know, like real men.
Are you sure? I mean, I
Yeah,
enjoyed
by
it.
beating your ass on WWE 2K16 or...
Oh, so the title is going to remain in my hands forever because we're likely never going to play this again. So,
can't
good
play.
job. I'm still thinking both predictions and general gaming, not just WWE gaming.
Okay, we can do that with any game. I mean, I can beat your ass on almost any game. So...
So
We are...
first
Sorry?
what?
About it. Yeah!
We're going to go through them as quickly as possible because we do not have a bunch of time, and some
We do.
matches I would like to keep this under 45 minutes. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. So let's start with the pre-show. Total Divas won. Oh no! Before I start doing...
What? They lost? But...
No, it's not that. So there was a joke we made during WrestleMania. Every time we say ooh, you regret your life choices. And because
you
we're...
can go through them... Through all of them?
I mean, there's going to be a lot of regretting life choices. So every time we say ooh, you regret your life choices. All right? Let's
You and the body.
let's do it. Let's do a training. Ooh,
Oh my god, why am I friends with you?
ooh.
Why did I accept to be part of this?
All right, so that's cool. Total Divas won. I mean, we expect...
Why did I... Oh, wait.
I did not say ooh this time.
Oh god, why did I want that?
All right. So the Usos wrestled. Ooh.
Oh god, that was horrible.
And they won. Ooh.
Oh god, why? Why did I do all that?
Alright.
Why?
Kalisto and Ryback had an interesting match, even though it was 8 minutes long. Ryback did that pretty cool thing, like he threw Kalisto pretty high, and the whole match was pretty good, in my opinion, even though it was super short. Any input on that, Metax?
Nah.
And we also liked Kalisto's get-up.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Alright, so we predicted all three of those, and that's where the pre-show ended. And as the pre-show ended, Metax and I were transported into a different dimension because WrestleMania 32 was the WrestleMania from the Bizarro universe. It made zero sense. Alright?
So, like all... like everything from WWE.
I mean, even worse, like even less sense. So we're going to do these matches from the least important to the most important. So we're starting with the main event. Roman Reigns won.
Hey, that's not the least relevant.
It's the least important because it was like the most obvious one. And let me comment on this. This happened about 7 in the morning here, and when you're half asleep, and it's 7 in the morning,
And your name is Darth Leon.
and your name is Darth Leon, because Metax was pretty well awake,
I
watching
wasn't. I wasn't.
watching that
Believe me.
fucking animation with the people and their mouths like
I
both
really
shut.
liked it.
I mean, it was
was
cool.
weird,
It
but-
was cool and
yeah.
weird, but it was 7 in the morning.
But it was
Like
cool.
when I watched it later, it was cooler. But yeah.
Well, the thing is that both us and everyone involved want to get through with it. You could see it.
Yeah.
And the sad part is that it wasn't 7 in the morning there.
And Stephanie McMahon, yeah, she was screaming. Stephanie McMahon was screaming about there's no hope, and she was really fucking driving that point home because there's no hope for this year. WWE. Yeah, Roman Reigns is the champion. Nothing interesting happened there. It was an okay match. Moving on. Next, The Rock.
Well, to be fair, Roman speared Stephanie. I mean, hacked Stephanie. I mean, speared Stephanie. I mean,
He mostly picked her up and then put her down rather than
well,
spear
he
her.
hacked her.
I mean, it was a cool spot, but meh. And alright, so coming up next, ending the Samoan trio. The Rock had a match, and I'm not asking for points
And
for
it's
this.
not the least relevant or important.
Yeah, imagine that. The Rock's match comes after Roman Reigns' match. Alright, so I'm not asking for any points for this, but Metax can verify. Seconds before the match started, I predicted it perfectly. Like, I
Yep.
said rock bottom and The Rock wins, so yep. And that's actually exactly what happened. 6 seconds, it broke Kane's record over Chavo Guerrero, which was
But
11.
not Santino Marelo's.
No, that was not a match. That was just an elimination.
Yeah, but, I mean,
Yeah.
it
And
was yeah.
it wasn't a total match, it was just an elimination. So, coming up next. Oh, no, I forgot to mention John Cena came and he attitude adjustment.
What?
Yeah, don't you
Did?
remember? Yeah, and
I didn't
like...
see him.
Bray Wyatt was like, come on, my children, attack The Rock. And then, like, John Cena's music plays and he comes out, and instead of going to help The Rock, he was like, he put out his towel and he was talking to the camera, like he always does. Like, he's under attack, go save him. That's why you're supposed to be here.
Oh. And I was like, where did that towel come from?
Alright, so next.
Intercontinental?
No, that's actually in the last 3.
Yeah,
Chris,
of course, because you won.
Yep. Christian Jericho, it's not like he wants to fight you anything, Baka. Won...
Election Fortune.
Eh?
Election Fortune to watch his senpai.
Yeah. It was like this fucking promo with...
He gets points for the promo.
Alright, so he beat AJ Styles. Why?
Because he has to look strong, because
He's Roman Reigns.
has to be like in the #1 contenders match, and he and Vince hates TNA, and
Like, that was the most boring match of the card. It was 20 minutes of Chris Jericho
I actually didn't pay much attention.
like, yeah, I rewatched. Okay, so as I've told you a couple of times, I rewatched the match, the WrestleMania. Basically, rewatched a couple of matches, the most
Whoa,
interesting ones.
have a lot
And-
of time.
Yeah, I mean, I am kind of burned out. I didn't watch Raw. I didn't even watch like Lucha Underground. So, yeah.
Oh, me neither.
Yeah, you didn't watch Lucha Underground. Period. I
It
heard
doesn't change anything.
it wasn't. Yeah, I heard it was a pretty good. And it got a lot of. Doesn't matter. basically the match was 15 minutes of Chris Jericho and AJ Styles encountering the Styles Clash, and then when I think AJ Styles took it, like, Jericho won the match. Good job. The League of Nations defeated the New Day. And then Stone Cold Steve Austin came out and like standard Xavier Woods. The one time.
Well, he did like it, so.
I mean, it was
the very next day he was like, it was awesome.
Yeah. I mean, okay. And it was the first time Metax enjoyed the New Day even for a minute.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about this, but I'm starting to.
I mean, they are turning face, so.
I'm starting to like them, and I hate.
And now suddenly the tag
But
team...
they were wearing Saiyan armors.
Yep. Now that they're doing a lot with the tag team...
They hate Sheamus, so...
Like...
Oh, sorry, I'm...
No, that's... No, you're not interacting me. They brought in Enzo Amore and Cass, they brought in the Vaudevillain.
Wait, that's on Raw.
Yeah, the first one was on Raw, the other was on
I
SmackDown.
haven't seen SmackDown yet, so...
It's okay. You don't know the Vaudevillain anyway, so...
I know about them, you
Alright.
told me. Hello.
And so we did not predict those. It was we were wrong completely on both of those. And the third match we were wrong. The Under the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, which Baron Corbin won on his debut on WrestleMania. I am not.
Reasons.
I mean, he deserves it, but he's not ready for like the main roster.
I was sure about Shaquille O'Neal, but he lost. So.
Oh yeah, fighting Shaquille O'Neal was there. I forgot about that.
Dude, I was rooting for him all the way.
Alright, so...
He's my favorite wrestler 4 times.
Alright, so I'm expecting him to be in the Hall of Fame next year, even though that was his second... What's the word I'm looking for? It was the second time... Yeah, appearance. Good job, Matax. It was his second appearance in the WWE. I mean, Schwarzenegger is in and he only had one appearance, so...
Well, he's in the game, so...
How is Schwarzenegger the game?
He's in the game, the 2K16.
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah. Sure. And now the 3 most important matches. The Intercontinental Championship match. That was the match that got me the victory. Like, I'm not accepting... No. I'm not accepting the other one.
What other?
We're going to talk about it.
I get it.
Yeah. I mean, it was...
Well, then I would accept the other one.
Maybe it was the best match in the night. I mean, the Women's Championship was also a pretty good match, even though it was kind of disappointing in the end. And like I am more emotionally connected to the Ryder match because he won, and I'm like I did not believe.
Lost.
Go on.
And he lost.
Yeah, I know about that. He lost it the next night. I think they're going
by The Miz.
To the Miz, but yeah.
Yeah, to The Miz, sorry.
Thanks to his fighting wife. Thank you, Maurice. Now go back to obscurity. I mean, I think they're going to give it back like they did with, what's his name? With Kalisto. Remember where they gave him the belt on Raw and then they took it back on SmackDown and then he won it on the Royal Rumble? I'm hoping they're going to do that. I mean, like, I've had my feel-good moment. If if Zack Ryder does become a main roster again and he does get a title run, I'm going to be cool, but...
The thing is, he actually got in the match in the last minute.
Yeah, this was Neville's push. This was Neville's push.
I don't even know if he will be in the main roster, so... Yeah.
I mean, Neville is going to be out for 2 or 3 more weeks. So, I mean,
So let him be champ for 3 weeks? That's what you're
I
saying?
would like a match between Neville and Zack Ryder, truth be told. That would be kinda cool for me. But yeah, I mean, not to the Miz, guys. The thing is, you know my opinion of the Miz?
You know
Like,
mine, so
yeah, the people do not, though.
who cares about the people?
My opinion of the Miz is that he is good at his job, and his job is to put other people over and to make other people
Oh,
look good.
I thought his job was to wrestle.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
No problem.
Because he did it a bunch of times, and every single time it was good. Like he did it with the new he was not in that, sorry. He definitely did it to Daniel Bryan. He definitely did it to can't remember who else. He did it once to John Cena, and like that's it. But he's done his job, and if that's his job and he's good at it. And like, let's face it, there's no way you're going to root for anyone else if the Miz. You're never going to root for the Miz, ever. Like, he's very standoutish, he's annoying evil, and...
Well,
What?
I mean, there are a lot of people you can hate more than the Miz.
I don't know, I mean, remember the feud between him, Ryback and Big Show this year? Last year? Like...
Yeah, I rooted for the Miz.
I don't know, he did put Ryback over
I mean,
pretty
who
well.
cares about Ryback or... Well, I mean...
Well, truth be told, you're right, nobody cares, but... I am pretty convinced that they're going to finish Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn on Extreme Rules because it's the fourth of the big four nowadays, because nobody cares about Survivor Series. And like they've been feuding over like Raw and SmackDown. Also pretty interesting, the spot with Sami Zayn and the ladders, you know, where he jumped to everyone and then he did a running DDT through the corner. That was pretty amazing. The spot Sin Cara and Stardust did through the ladder, like I'm pretty sure Stardust got kinda hurt there. He was looking like he was about to cry. Either he sold it really well or he was kinda hurt. And then
Zack must have been hurt also, because you remember his eye.
oh yeah, his eye was kind of swollen.
And I was the one who...
Yeah, that's right.
A point for my accent, it's a tie and I win, yay, just kidding.
A tie means that nobody gets a title.
No, I won you in the match, so... Another point!
Another point! All the points for Metax.
Yay!
15 points to Gryffindor because of Metax.
That's why they won, huh?
And like the bump that Kevin Owens took to the ladder, and you know, like right before the end.
Yeah, I know.
And everyone thought he was hurt. He's fine, guys. No worries. And of course, the classic spot between Kevin Steen and El Generico with the ladder. That's out of the way. The women's champion, the other really good match on the card.
Which I don't accept.
You're sure? I mean, the match was really good.
Yeah, it's not like... Well, she did deserve it, but... I mean... Deserve because...
Yes?
She did a fine job.
All three women did a fine job. The thing is, it was not Charlotte that won the match, it was Ric Flair.
Yeah,
like she came out with a Ric Flair get up, like... Becky came out with a pretty awesome uniform, and she was a little bit over makeup, but that was okay.
Yeah, she became Paige.
Sasha Banks came out with her cousin Snoop Dogg, and it's her cousin. Yeah, I looked it afterwards.
Oh, her cousin.
Yep.
I thought The Rock was her cousin.
No, it was Snoop Dogg, and that's actually kind of how Sasha Banks, not how, like she's really talented, but she got to show her skills to John Cena, and she put on a good word from what I'm hearing. Yeah, because Cena and Snoop Dogg and like all this really big, it may sound like I'm bullshitting you, but
Yeah, you are.
there's like this kind of old picture of Sasha Banks, Snoop Dogg and John Cena, and they're like kinda hugging each other. Like from my understanding, Snoop Dogg was kind of like a catalyst for her getting in the, like getting through the process, but that was a long time ago because she was in the Florida Championship. Anyway, yeah, good job, Metax.
Oh, you finished? Okay.
It was a pretty fun match. It did not end well. Like if Charlotte won and Ric Flair did not participate at all, I would be okay.
I thought they were gonna break up on Raw the next day, but no, they didn't.
Maybe they're building up something with
I
Ric
mean,
Flair.
his speech towards Rick. I mean, my dad won and stuff, and I was like, yeah, now kill him. Or kick him. I mean, whatever.
Like maybe they're building up with something between Ric Flair and Bret Hart.
Oh, my family is better than yours.
Yeah, does anyone give a fuck? No. No.
Maybe Rick.
Like, the result was pretty bad. You were rooting for Becky, I was rooting for Sasha Banks, and like they were both screwed over pretty hard in the end. Because
at some point even you rooted for Becky.
yeah, I was
And
rooting
at
for
some point I was rooted for Sasha.
Yeah, we were both rooting for like
anyone but Charlotte.
we were both, yeah, I mean, you're rooting for the faces, that's what you're supposed to do.
Don't tell me what to do.
We were both rooting when the other girl was about to pin or submit Charlotte. Like, I'm pretty sure that neither of us rooted when, like, I do not even think I rooted for Sasha Banks when she was about to submit Becky Lynch. And maybe Metax rooted, I do not remember.
No.
Alright, I mean, it makes sense. Like, we were both rooting for the faces, and in the end Ric Flair won. But the new belt looks awesome, so that's a plus. And now... the shittiest match in the card. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, and... what was my reaction when Brock Lesnar won?
Like mine. Actually, can I talk a little bit about the game?
The game?
2K16.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I'm playing it right now. And
Yeah.
I'm in a rivalry match between Taker and Brock.
Yep.
He attacked me. I'm sitting, he pushed me in the ropes. I'm sitting there in the corner. And he just looks at me for the last 15 minutes. He isn't moving. Do something! You idiot! I hate you!
So...
Restart.
It was even like... It was a pretty average match even by... You know I do not like Brock Lesnar. Because...
Like neither.
he does one move. And then he does an F5.
Oh. Yeah.
And like here's how I see the story, right? So the guy that finished second in the Royal Rumble, the guy that practically defeated the whole company minus Roman Reigns on Survivor Series, and he came second in that tournament, right? And the guy that pinned Triple H, he did not beat him, but he pinned Triple H fully on Roadblock.
And the Rob was just bullshit.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Like, it was bullshit, but it was a storyline, so
Yeah.
on storyline. But he did pin him, like, he did the dirty deeds, he pinned him, there was a count of 3, it just, like, technicalities. So that man who actually actually pinned Triple H, the one of the two men that defeated Brock Lesnar after his return, and then for weeks, for not even weeks, for months, he was taking F5s and he went through a windshield because of Brock Lesnar, and he was like, oh, I thought those were supposed to hurt. So that guy, that super strong guy, with every fucking tool he had on hand, like,
He just
he lost.
pressed C-spawn chair, C-spawn chair, C-spawn chair.
Yeah, he spawned
He
a
used
ton of
console
chairs.
commands and that's why he lost.
Like, not only did he lose, Brock Lesnar did not even use a single object. Like, it was...
He used Brock Lesnar.
That's not an object.
Oh.
Not only that, Brock Lesnar hit him with one F5. Again, the guy that was saying for weeks that he was like, oh, I thought F5s were supposed to hurt. It was like, that quote was even in the promo.
Yeah. But he did it through a bunch of chairs.
Who gives a fuck? Like, at least let him hit count of 1. Like... You're here, you're building this guy for 2 months, right? And you do not even put him over. I'm not saying give him the win. Like, okay, here's what I expected when I predicted Brock Lesnar won, right?
Okay.
I expected this match to go for like 30 minutes with both men. I actually expected Brock Lesnar and Dean Ambrose to even go to backstage for a little while, give them a little bit of breathing time and show like backstage footage. And when they were to return, maybe even stop the match for a while. Like, do something, I don't care. Do an interview, and while you're doing the interview, have Dean Ambrose and Brock Lesnar screw something up. Like, do a Chris Jericho interview. And then have them, like, even have Brock Lesnar literally carry, or even drag Dean Ambrose back to the ring so that he can pin him, because it's not a false count anywhere, it's a street fight. And he kicks out of that, like, because even though he was being dragged all the way here and he was half unconscious, he kicks out from that. And then even Brock Lesnar is getting frustrated and he uses a couple of objects, and when Dean Ambrose is still standing from that, then do another F5 and then finish the match. Like, that's what I expected, because it's a no-out, no-holds-barred street fight. That means that practically things that are illegal in the WWE...
Like cocaine?
No, not cocaine, that's illegal in general. Things
Drugs.
like the pan kick or the...
Steroids.
Not steroids are, I mean, technically they're illegal. No, I'm talking about pile drivers and shit, and like chairs to the head. And like, even what items did Dean Ambrose use? A fucking candlestick, maybe 2 candlesticks, and a couple of chairs. He did take...
It was more than a couple.
Yeah, I mean, technically. So, he's... his chainsaw did not work. I mean, it was the chainsaw from the Super Slam match, but that's okay. And like that did not work, and Brock Lesnar stopped him anyway. Cool, that was a cool spot, I guess. That was a funny joke. And then like Barbie came out, and Barbie, by the way, is the baseball bat with the barbed wire.
I know.
Alright, I'm making sure. I'm mostly making sure people that hear this know. And
Well, if they don't, they suck.
like, he did not even use the hilt. Not the barbed wire. I mean, I'm accepting that the barbed wire could sort of scratch you a bit. Like, I mean, Brock Lesnar bleeds easily, so I'm even more accepting of that. But he did not even use the hilt. He did not get hit by the hilt to the gut or something. And then an F5 happened, and that was the end.
Yeah.
And then there was the stupid Snickers commercial with Charlotte.
No, just no. I had forgotten about it and you had to remind me, didn't you?
I had to, yeah.
Why did you?
My comment was, this may have been worse than the Dean Ambrose and Brock Lesnar match. So, yeah, ooh.
I don't want to be your friend anymore.
Yep. Do you want the truth? Like, my truth?
Yeah.
I'm absolutely sure that the only reason Ryder won the match was because every other match was disappointing. Like, every other result was disappointing. And they wanted to give people a feel-good moment. Because...
Well, I lost the championship, so I don't feel good.
I don't fucking care. Like, Jericho won, oh, the League of Nations
Why?
won, oh, and
Why?
Brock Lesnar won, oh, Charlotte won,
He
oh,
slept because Brock won. He was so energetic, like, even more than me. And then Brock won and he lost all his strength.
yeah. Actually, I started losing my strength when New Day lost, and like the Brock Lesnar match just finished me off.
Well, you regained it when... Or was it before?
No, it was during the Ryder match.
And during the entrance of New Day.
Oh yeah, I mean, there was the Jericho match, which was the break of the night because we were talking about, I explained to Metax the Ryder Revolution, so we mostly missed that one. And then there was the New Day match, and the entrance was pretty awesome with a giant Budios cereal, and then they lost, and that was a kick to the nuts. Truth be told, not even I believed Zack Ryder was going to win, but he won, so that's cool.
I knew it.
Yeah, I fucking knew it. I'm a WWE booker, guys. I knew it.
That explains so much. That's why it's so shit these days.
That explains so much. That's why I predicted the Jericho match. What? So, here's to WWE in 2016 and 2017. We're going to go for... That's sort of my hope. We're going to go through Roman Reigns. Reign, yep. Roman's reigns. For about until SummerSlam. Mostly because Seth Rollins is coming back May. And because John Cena is coming back May. May to June, so it would be a pretty good moment to strip Roman Reigns from the belt. Personally, I would give Dean Ambrose the Money in the Bank contract, because that will make him look pretty fucking cool and pretty fucking interesting. And you know, then Seth Rollins come back, so we have a little long feud with them, because now Dean is the Money in the Bank guy and maybe a heel, and Seth Rollins is now the guy that's probably a face and basically looking for the title that he lost because of no fault of his own. So you strip...
Well, he did botch the move on his own, so...
Yeah, that's true, but it's not in storyline, so whatever. And you strip him of the title. Probably you give it to Seth Rollins for a while, and then Roman Reigns, maybe even to Cena. You give it to Cena for a while, like make him tie the record with Ric Flair, and then you give it back to Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins wins the Royal Rumble, and then they all have a triple threat in WrestleMania 33, because it's 33, a triple threat. It makes sense. It's gonna be awesome. Like Dean Ambrose cashes in the contract before even WrestleMania. He's like, I will cash it in now, but I want the match in WrestleMania, and that's my idea for WWE in 2016. At least for the main belt.
Okay.
Because to me it makes sense.
And that's what matters.
That's what matters. But that's not what matters now. What matters is that I am the GG champion, and I'm going to meet you, Metax, at WWE Payback. Or sooner. But, well, I am going to meet
Next time we meet and we have a game, I'm cashing my rematch.
Are you sure you want to cash it this way and not like make up a close for Payback? I mean, you can have that.
I can totally beat your ass whenever and wherever.
Alright.
So,
if that's what you think, I'm here.
I mean, you know our record in games. Admit it.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, I was expecting for a heel turn or something. So
you will do the heel turn. You are the champ. I'm the number one face contender.
Alright, sure. If you want me to be the heel, I can try it eventually.
Well, nobody cares about you, so you're doing a good job already.
Sure, thank you. Like, are you sure I'm the heel and you're the face?
Obviously.
Alright then. So I'm keeping this over my things. Like, imagine I'm putting a belt over my things.
But you don't have any belts.
That's why I'm saying imagine... What's that? Doesn't matter. That's why I'm saying imagine, like it's an awesome belt.
But you don't have any belt.
I have a lot of belts, just not a title. And
exactly.
Yep. And it's among my things, and but it looks awesome in the light.
Okay, the Luigi Cup is the title. I don't know.
What?
I don't know. It's the only thing I can imagine you having.
So, until next time, I'm your GG heavyweight. I'm your GG heavyweight champion.
Not for long.
Now you're supposed to say fuck that now because... Alright, you're not saying... And
he even hits himself, that's gonna be so easy.
Okay, and we're going to see you guys next time. But until
when I will be your champion.
No, you're not, but whatever.
Yeah, I will be.
No, you won't. Like, no, shut up. I'm going to...
No, I will be.
I will close your microphone and I'm just going to do the outro myself if you do not
You know
let
what?
me.
I'm gonna be the next champion before the next video.
How is that
And
possible?
you can believe that. Oh god, I'm the heel now.
GG.
GG.